What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's going on? You already know what it is, man. What we came to do? We came to lift up the body. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. First off, I'd like to welcome you to Madigans Reaction. My name is Joseph, and today we're going to be doing reactions. We're going to be having a great time. We're going to be talking to some amazing artists. Okay, we have Nakash. We have you with us. You already know what that mixer and that master and all those gadgets he has. Absolutely phenomenal. Look, you're not going to want to miss it. Go ahead and type in the comments where you're watching from. Is it Facebook? Is it YouTube? Let us know. And we have Nakash, who has recently done features with some great people, but it's because he's great. Oh my God. If you're missing today's show, you're missing out, okay? You're gonna wanna share wherever you are. Facebook, YouTube, I don't care. Share right now and like this video. Tell us where you're watching from. We got a comment here from Justin. It says, praise God. Thank you. Jesus Christ for my brother here, Joseph Madigan. I love you. We got him watching from Louisiana. Come on, let's go. Look, in all seriousness, I just want to have a good time tonight, okay? I just want to have the Madigans Reaction Show. Like it, comment, subscribe, go crazy. All right, y'all. All right, now that y'all are in here, and I got you laughing. What up, Justin? God bless you, man of God. We're going to get some special people in here, and we're going to go over a little bit of their music. And I want to introduce you to someone that I feel like is going to be regularly tapping in. Well, maybe. Okay, he's coming back. I'm watching backstage. All right, without further ado, let me introduce you to the co-host of Madigan's Reactions, View.
Yo. What up?
What up, dog?
Thank you.
You know, I never get tired of you. Okay. Green Lantern.
I got the Green Lantern going on today.
That's what's up. How you been, bro?
Good, man. Been extra busy. Got a lot going on. A lot of really cool opportunities have happened recently. Been doing some live sound, a lot more live sound, which consists of me running soundboards and stuff for like corporate events. Pays really good, and it's work that I like to do. So just been working on doing that more and more. That's keeping me busy, as well as a lot of songs I've got to mix. I've got Diamond. I just finished up 3 albums for him, and now we're working on the 4th one.
Let's go.
Brian always randomly Brian T, you know, he always randomly I'll get he won't even say nothing to me, and I'll see like 3 emails from Brian. He's sending like 3 different songs.
Let's go. More work, baby.
Yeah, then a day later it's like Brian hitting me like, yo, I sent you 3 songs. So yeah, staying busy, man. A lot of stuff going on.
That's what's up. And I know you have something else in the work. We talked about it. I was at Meyer when you were talking to me about it.
What was we talking about? I've had so much going on because
your live showcase idea.
Oh yeah. That is in the works. So I'm doing an engineer showcase in Charlotte and going to be having trying to pull in some really good engineers that are in Charlotte that already have credentials and everything. So that's in the works for July. We may have a date, just waiting on confirmation. And what we're going to do is bring in some engineers that are amateur, just
Come
get
on.
started, or in the beginning of their career, beginning,
Yeah.
or I'd say the midst of their career, because we want to get some that have some good mixes as well, because we're looking for good engineers to come and network together and then play their mixes for a panel and be able to share their mixes and get critiqued by engineers who are successful, who can give them good critique and constructive
Right.
criticism. So that is in the works to
And
happen.
that'll be one of the first of its kind because we
Yeah.
have a lot of artist showcases.
Right. We got artist showcase, producer showcases. So now we're going to bring out the engineers, because I know if this was back in like 2009, 2010, before I went to Atlanta, I would have been so excited to come something like this, because at that time I thought I was great. And then when I moved to Atlanta, I realized like, oh, I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But this is something that's going to teach. This is something that's going to teach engineers now who feel that way, that they may have a lot of work they need to do, or just to kind of step their game up, or to refocus, study, because it's easy to feel like you're the best when you're not surrounded by other great people. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When you're in a small community and you might be the only engineer in your town, and
Right.
you think you're the greatest engineer, but then you step into the city and you're like, whoa, like these guys are like killing my mixes. So I want to bring those engineers out and get them out of their comfort zone and then help them grow.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm super stoked to be connected with you because I feel like you just have that creative go-getter mindset. And
Yeah.
yeah.
You-
I mean, we're tired.
Man.
People look at me and I'm like this. they're like, what's going on? I'm like,
Man, I'm
we
telling
ain't got
you.
time to talk about it.
It's crazy because
And
like I go to bed early now because I got so much going on, and but I feel like I just get so much more done at night, because everyone's
right.
asleep. But it's like hard
Everybody.
because I like to also get up early, so I'm
Right.
in a battle of time.
Okay. I don't want to leave these guys back here any longer. I would like to introduce first Kimani Jones. And this is a good friend of mine. I known him previously as Zay Jones. But he might be stopping by more often than you think. So, someone that I go to and send my music to be critiqued. Kimani Jones.
What's going on? What's up?
What up?
What's good?
I see the background looking crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be artistic.
Yep. So we're gonna let our last special guest here, because I see him backstage. He's on his phone right now, but I put him on blast. Just kidding. Hey man, this is my dear brother Nakash. If you've been seeing him, he is someone that has been challenging himself. He's on the new song "The Hate" with Futuristic because he won the challenge, and he did it with some God bars in there. And he also was on Kato's album as well, which had some of the people in J. Cole's camp on that project. Nakash.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, man?
Why am I the biggest one?
Y'all can hear me real good?
Yep, we hear you.
All right. Yeah, it's Coda. It's Coda. Coda. The friend.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, but you got Kato the producer. You got Yeah,
Yeah, I know Kato.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I said
Yeah, that's probably where you got that one from. Yeah.
No, I don't think I can pronounce it. I saw the way it was spelled.
Oh yeah, Coda. Yeah.
Coda. Okay,
Yeah,
my bad.
Coda the friend. Yeah.
Anyway,
Good job, man.
Nakash.
Yo.
We have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of buzz. What's going
little
on, my
bit.
brother? Tell them a little
bit.
bit about yourself, how many kids you have, and
Yeah, so yeah, man. So my name is Nakash. That's Hebrew for observant, and wise. And so it was a name that was given to me, and I just ran with it. And me and my wife been, well, goodness, we've been together since high school. Man, my oldest child was 15, and we got 6 and 1 on the way. So yeah, we got 5 boys and 1 girl, and
Hallelujah.
we don't know what this next one.
Glory, glory.
Yeah, yeah, man, and
He took it literal. He
yeah,
took the
hey,
Bible
listen,
literal.
be fruitful and multiply. Listen, look. And I love it, man. But honestly, though, I was telling a guy the other day, man, if it wasn't for my kids, like I was a knucklehead. So, like, I believe my oldest boy really kind of like, saved me in a certain way because I was a knucklehead, meaning that I wasn't like, you know, trying to be super gangster, but I was around them. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
was loyal to them. So, you know, I was always cool, but I was loyal to those guys. And
Now, let's make this a dialogue.
yeah,
I wanna talk while you're talking.
yeah,
So you said your name means wise.
yeah.
Would you say that you're wise?
Other people say it, so I guess
That was a
yeah.
trap.
I know.
He
I'm
said-
ready. You know I'm
he said,
ready.
I know scripture, buddy.
You know I'm ready.
But
Yeah.
go ahead and continue. How did you start rapping?
Yo, me rapping goes all the way back. I mean, I found like the old like VHS like of me and my cousin like 4 years old, man. Like I don't even think we were saying words, man, but we was rapping. No. I don't
had
know
the
what we were
Lion
saying,
King.
but we were saying it was something.
VHS.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
and long story short, man, it just got to this point. I remember in high school, I came out with a mixtape, man. And I was, that's when I was out like knuckleheading around. And the mixtape was well received by a lot of my peers. Even to when I got into college, I remember like people asking me to sign the mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy, like even at that time. And so like I remember being on Twitter like around 2010. I remember being on Twitter about around 2010, and they used to have a thing back then called the Churbs list, right? They used to have music. It was like the Churbs, and in 2010, I remember like my song that we just released on Twitter. We was like number 7 in the nation for Churbs, like with just a single I had like in 2010, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. So I was really like, yo, I could do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the changing point. And I rubbed some elbows. With
It's dope because as a creative, you always wonder, is it all in my mind?
Yeah.
So to get that outside feedback is good because it shows you, oh, I really can, like you said, I really can do this.
Yeah. And to the point to where it turned into these guys, man, they wanted to sign me in Atlanta. And it's crazy because my mindset then, I don't think I'd be the person who I am now if I would ever signed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so like I think things happen for a reason. Like the Most High does things, like he set things up a certain way, to where like the reason why I didn't sign, because like again, I'm so loyal. In my mind, I was like, y'all better sign my whole team. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't want to sign my team. So I was like, I ain't taking the contract. Like, I ain't doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not realizing that, honestly, I could have signed and then signed them under me. But at the time, my mind was like, yo, you got to look out for the gang. Like, you got to, But that being said, everybody that was part of that gang, like, we're not in connection now, because the Most High move you from things. And so, like, things happen for a reason, And that was a way of the Most High protecting me from myself, you know what I'm saying, in a certain way. And so fast forward into now, I've been putting music out, man. This is like my second year and some change put music out, man. And I didn't even know like I want to say about 6 years I took a huge break, like doing music and like just really just like getting in the scripture, learning myself, diving deep into who the creator is and you know what is really wanted from us, you know, and like and so that's what I was doing, man. And I remember and also I came from, I don't know, the Hebrew Israelite background, so I came from that. So I went through a lot of different like fields of thought I study to get to where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So it's a lot of refining, a lot of learning, a lot of growing, a lot of outside of the box thinking, a lot of things, man. And so it got me to the point to I am now. So like if you listen to my music, man, it's like I'm always trying to help heal, you know what I'm saying? Help, you know, put some type of knowledge in there, put some type of wisdom, you know, making sure it's backed with moralities and, you know, and morals, and have that Christ consciousness is really all on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, and that's kind of like how I move, man. And you know, I took a break for like 6 years, and my wife was like, "Man, you need to start doing music again," you know. So now I was like, "Oh, okay." So after 6 years, that was 2 years ago when I started back, and here we are, man. You know,
Here we are.
yeah.
And he is climbing. As we speak, those
Yeah.
listeners are going up. It's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
crazy right
yeah.
now.
It's getting crazy right now for me, man. I actually,
Yeah.
I gotta be out in Florida. This weekend I got to interview the radio show in Florida, in Orlando. Yeah, man. I got a show coming up in Virginia. So like,
Yep.
yeah, man. Like a lot of things happening for me, man. Like you know, it's just crazy right now, you know. And
What
so
I
I'm
love
just,
about you though, Kosh, is that he's bro, he fast, and I only know that because I'm in his close circle when he was doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But he fast, he loves the Lord, he goes after God, but he's not afraid to step up and stand for God when it comes to music. Like I
Oh
feel
no,
like a lot of people shy away from the secular space because they
yeah,
feel like it's too much of a challenge.
yeah.
Whereas you're like, nah, man, we stepping up to the plate. Let's go.
You know, and I think the thing is, man, to be honest, like when it's a lifestyle for you, it's natural. It flows naturally into your music. So it's just kind of like, you know,
Yep.
it's not like something I'm forcing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I think like, you know, when you live a lifestyle, when it's truly become yours, like, you know, we don't eat meat, right? You know, I'm you know, my family, you know, and
Mhm.
so like it's just natural for me to just like live that way. So and so when people asking me about health things, about it's just natural for me to be like, oh boom, because I live it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, what you see is what you get. So it's like when I go into these spaces, you know, even like when I go into these spaces, it's just like all love, and they know how I'm coming. Like they know I'm connected to a higher power. You know what I'm saying? Like they know that I'm super spiritual. They know that I love Christ and I embody Christ consciousness. Like in my music, they know it. But that doesn't put no damper on anything because what I'm saying everybody can relate to.
Right.
And real quick, I just recorded a song. And I had said the verse. I said what's innate I relate to. What I said, what's innate I relate to. Overstand if they hate you, it's because they can't create you. You know what I'm saying? And so when you know who your creator is, when you know, right? Listen, you cannot be trapped in a box. You can't be put in this box. You can't, you know that you're limitless, and what's in you is limitless. The power that's in you is limitless. You know, and so, you know, that's how I move, man. So like literally, like there's no fear in love, right? And perfect
Come
love
on.
casts out fear. So that's how I move, man. Honestly,
Let's go.
like real talk. That's how I move. And I noticed that that's a defense at the same time, and it's also an attractor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it works both ways. It like repels and retracts. It
Come
repels the
on.
people that don't need
Christ.
to be here, and it
Christ
brings
is
in the people that need to
relevant.
be. So
Christ is attractive.
yeah, look.
Come on.
But he said nobody can come to him unless the Most High draw, right? Draw means attract. I'm just saying.
Right.
Ah.
Yeah.
I just read that too the other day.
Yeah.
I was just reading about that. How it was talking about how like like we're called to God, like God will call us. You know what I'm saying? And I got to remember what I was reading.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like honestly, everything, man. Energy is everything, man. And when you read the scriptures, when you look at it, like everything is about that energy, man. Like, you know, it's all about an energy exchange, man. I think I was telling Joseph this the other day. I think I was telling him, you know, like money. You know, people go crazy over money, the green dollar bills, the physical thing, but what they're not realizing, it's the energy that's behind that.
Oh yeah.
You know, that give and take, that recycling of I give you something, you give something back in return. You know, that's how this life works, man. And you know, that's where you reap what you sow. That's how that comes in. And so that's what this is all about. That's what this whole thing is about, man. And
facts.
Yeah. And so, but yeah, man, that's you know, so key, man. So I, you know, when you speak of attracting these certain things and you know, being around a certain company of people, like that's all part of the attraction process. So you know, your thoughts that come in your head, you like, man, where the heck that came from? Check who you around, because they think it's something similar.
Check them. Tell them, guys.
Yeah. So like, that's how they work, though, man. But anyway,
amen. So we got his track loaded up. It's ready. It's called "No Longer Slaves."
Yeah.
But before we get into that, are you enjoying this content? Why don't you like and share it right now? Share it to a friend. Let us know where you're watching from. We want to know. God bless you. Mercy, I did receive your email, by the way. And I will cue up your song as well. Let's get back to the show. All right. Let's get it, boys.
Hey, we got a brother from Baton Rouge in here, man. That's Louisiana home native. What's up?
Longer slaves.
Yeah. Chain snatcher gang, what up? They say joy in the morning, I say joy in the rising. I'm on a vertical leap, but still cover weed like the horizon. Seek the eternal for guidance, seek the eternal with silence. Run across sea, double cross me, never lost sleep, come marine violence. I try to build them with kindness, I put a spin on their minuses. I tell them missing the timing, they hate me for my timelessness. I get the gas and I prime it, I bring the smoke to they prime rib. I wanna set up for peace, but honestly revenge got me in bondage. Cop police, gotta know the ebonics. Shot release, half caught on my bombing. Best believe on this art I'm a signing. Carbon crease, press release, you get diamonds. I'm guessing that meaning I'm too cold, and you know that meaning is twofold. Don't miss I ace through your loophole, that would be damaged, candidly, truth told. I've been on a spaceship, I see asteroids in my way. Watch how I maneuver, I use frequencies and waves. They hating on the come up, hope they learning from my ways. They try to morph into me, but I'm on another phase. Alright, yeah, I'm on another phase. I'ma keep on grinding even when they see I'm paid. Alright, yeah, even when I'm paid. Walk inside your freedom, you are no longer a slave. Yeah, hey, no longer a slave. Walk inside your freedom, you are no longer a slave. Yeah. Walk inside your freedom, you are no longer no permission slips of this energy field trip. I got the enemy that you begin to be, then you be something to deal with. Start making bridges to build with. Find you a partner to heal with. Freedom will find you real quick when you finally the one you can live with. I got a pack on my back with my family in it. Success in my future with a Grammy in it. Big house, lot of rooms with my granny in it. Waves surreal, you think Sam be in it. 2 plays in, they like he can't be winning. Slept on, most studied, they campus living. Fool me once, too many chances given. I ball dog, that's cause the plan and vision. Diplomatic diplopia, we scan division. My decision to tell you retreat, they plan. Flee the matrix, that's why I rack when I ran. Check the lyrics, I see a lot of lack in the land. Ostracized, but gotta get your face out the sand, you feel me? Cash. I've been on a spaceship, I see asteroids in my way. Watch how I maneuver, I use frequencies and waves. They hating on the come up, hope they learning from my ways. They try to morph into me, but I'm on another phase. Alright, yeah, I'm on another phase. I'ma keep on grinding even when they see I'm paid. Alright, yeah, even when I'm paid. Walk inside your freedom, you are no longer a slave. Yeah, hey, no longer a slave. Walk inside your freedom, you are no longer a slave. Yeah, hey, no longer a slave. Walk inside your freedom, you are no longer a gang.
Come on. He's dope.
Hey
appreciate
Joseph,
it, man.
Joseph,
Appreciate it.
shoot that over to the Joseph Madigan email. I just want to hear something real quick.
Okay. You want me to send it to my own email?
To the one that I'm connected to, the submission.
Oh, bro. I was going to ask you about that the other day. I was like, what did I call that email?
Submissionbox54@gmail.com.
Okay, let me see.
Or you
if
can
I
send it
have
to my email. Either way, I just
Yeah,
want to
I'm
hear
gonna
something
send
because
it.
I don't know if we were hearing the. I don't know if the content was like the actual mix that we were hearing coming through your computer. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or
That's why I was asking how it
if it's
sound.
not, because I want to see if there's a difference. Because if it was then I have some critiques.
Is it mixed and mastered?
Yeah, this one is, yeah.
Okay.
Because it didn't sound the best coming through my end. So
Okay.
I just want to see if we got that down.
Torrance Mackins. Mr. Mackins. What up, bro? I got you downloaded here. Okay, yeah, you tell me. Try to play it through your system. If so, I'll send the music your way.
Let me see here. That download.
But that song was fire, Kosh.
Appreciate it, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, that song actually, it's not definitely unreleased. This is but yeah, man, that song actually won a competition Friday.
For what?
Fast break.
Oh, fast break. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I see Kosh, he running the challenge.
Oh. Chain snatcher gang, what up? They say show in the morning, I say show in the rising. I'm on a vertical leap, but still cover weed like the horizon.
Does that sound better to y'all?
For guidance, seek the eternal with silence, run across sea.
Does that sound better, Kosh?
It kind of sounds the same. I don't.
Yeah, it sounds the same.
Okay.
I think so. So Nakash, I do mixing and mastering. That's my main thing.
He knows.
Yeah. So definitely think
Told him 50 times.
that song. You know what we like to do in here. You know, is like Joseph has his constructive criticism. Then I generally dive into the mix.
Yeah,
you know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? And I think that there's a lot that could be done on that to really make it sound fuller, stronger. You know, and your vocals like more clear. You know what I'm saying? Like the low end could hit harder. I don't know if it's tracked out or not, you know what I'm saying? But it could definitely use a better mix.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that where you're at with your movement, because while we've been talking this whole time, I've been checking you out online and looking at your Spotify and everything. And I think that you know, sometimes you do have a good movement and they're going to listen to you no matter how it sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think that mix makes a big difference when you have a solid mix. I'm going to check out your music too later on, you know what I'm saying, and see how everything sounds, and we can definitely stay in touch. But
yeah, for sure, man.
But you can, you know, ask Joseph too about the mixing and stuff. And I've been working with him, and been working with a lot with Brian T recently. I worked with Brian back in the day, and then recently he hit me with some songs, and he heard my new mixes and masters, because I've got some serious mastering equipment, and like he's not even asking for revisions. It's like I sent it to him, he's like, boom,
Yeah,
thanks for
it's
the
good
next
to
one.
go.
Yeah,
Yep.
I told Joseph I was supposed to get with you, man, too. And this is one of the songs. Like, this song is like a really good song. So like, I want that thing to be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad like somebody like you here and like, oh yeah, I hear.
Yep.
You know.
Oh yeah.
I want it to be like, because it got a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The song's definitely dope, and that's why I say like I'm not critiquing on song. I like to critique on mix,
Right.
and I like to let Joseph, you know, do the critiquing as an artist, because he's in the artist and the artistry. You know.
Right.
Hey, I could take mixes too. How you think I recognize you're so great?
I'm a critique and say I'm a critique if a song's not good. I'm be like, it needs some work.
Just
Yeah.
kidding. I just mess with you. Yeah, I've been trying to connect Kosh to you for a minute anyway.
Yeah,
He
you
actually is
have, man.
interested in the
And let's start with this song, man.
Yeah,
Shoot,
we can
let's
do
get
that.
it.
We can
yeah,
do that.
for sure. All right, you know what I'm saying? Don't call me a bridge or nothing, but
Nah, Joseph's been a great even though this show might not be as huge as it's going to be, because I definitely know this show just keeps
Oh yeah,
going and
for
going.
sure.
It's still been a great bridge of just networking, man. That's
Yeah,
one thing
bro.
I love about it is like I ain't even if I don't work with the artist, it's just been cool
Yeah,
networking.
keep that in mind for my next mix. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I love you, bro.
Oh yeah, I love you too,
Now,
man.
Joseph
Hey, man.
definitely a real one, man. You know, one of the rare ones, man. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
you got to
yeah,
keep him close. You know,
yep.
for sure.
What you gotta say, Kimani? What do you think about the track?
No, I think that man hard, bro. That boy was snapping.
Appreciate it.
That man was snapping. I think towards the end of the record when I heard some melody, so I thought that was just came back. I'm big on here.
Hey, just go audio. Try to turn off your video because your audio's lagging too a little bit.
Cool.
But just turn off the video and so we can just hear you.
All right. We good?
You need me? Come on, you need me to send you a cat cable so we can get you hardwired.
Yeah, are you hardwired?
Gotta get that computer hardwired.
Wait, do you don't have a Ethernet cable to plug in? Oh, lost him.
Oh dang.
That's my homie though. Hey, don't sleep on my boy. He's crazy. Yo, when I tell you, when you hear this dude's music, you're gonna be like, oh yeah. He is such hold on, he's coming back. I don't want to talk about him while he's in here. I'm just kidding.
Doing great.
Let me do my encouraging gossip elsewhere. No, yo, he's super dope. It's probably one of the most underrated artists. You know, I can't say you're underrated anymore, Nakash, because you actually are getting rates. Yep. We can hear you, brother. Yeah. Dang, this is hard. Do you have an Ethernet cable?
Not one that can reach down here.
Why don't you just switch to your phone?
Well, the issue was that connection wasn't as strong. Let me do that.
Yeah, I would go reset that router and modem real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, just come back, bro.
All right, let's try.
We still gonna be on here.
Yep.
All right, and send me your song. I didn't get it yet. I sent the email and the text.
Oh, I did. Check it again real quick.
Okay. Let me refresh. Nope, not in there. Yep, not in there. Anyway, yo, Zay Jones. That's what I know him as. He changed his name to Kimani.
Okay.
That's looking better.
All right.
What is this saying? Chicken wings. I was like, what does this say? I saw it a couple times.
It's chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
It's them wings. You know it's good when it's wings. Wings are okay. Wings are good.
Wang. Chicken wings was crazy. All right, you looking a lot fresher now. Woo.
Oh yeah.
When I say that, he started pausing.
I'm about to say.
You back. You good.
I can
hear
hear
myself.
echoing.
Oh yeah. The echo.
I hear myself.
Bro.
Dang.
You might get some headphones. and try to. All right, we got to move forward though. I'm gonna put you backstage for a second. All right, so while my brother goes in and fix that.
Are you changing the video and everything with the Stream Deck?
Yes. Oh no. I don't have that functionality.
Okay,
But
that's pretty dope, though.
I'm excited to do more of this and stuff, you know.
Hey.
Yo, when I get some sound effects in here, bro, it's gonna be awesome, bro. What up? One of my Patreons right here, Mill. I think he's still Patreon. He might not be. But I love you anyway, bro. Send me some music. All right. Let's listen to another track here. Because we got one from Lord have mercy. Have mercy. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
All right, so Kosh, this will be probably your first time hearing Mercy.
Oh no.
Mercy.
No, I didn't.
You've heard
he
him.
the one had a song about water.
Okay, I had him in. I don't know what was going on.
Did he have a song? Didn't he have a song one time? I wonder if that's the same guy that had a song and he was talking about water. It was like he was
Yes. Walking
Okay.
on water.
Yeah, walking on water. There you go. Yep. Yeah, I remember him. I remember hearing him on his show.
But you haven't heard Mr. Mackins. You haven't heard Mr. Mackins. He said
don't
I
think
just
so.
sent a news one. Marseille. Lord have mercy. All right, we're going to play this song. It's called The Hills and the Valleys. His album is out. When I promise you guys that it's worth the listen, it is so good. Even the tracks that I heard before. Crazy. All right, let's play this.
You reign above it all, and every day you prove to me that you are the God of the hills and the valleys. You are the God of the hills and the valleys. You alone. Yesterday, today, and forever, you're truly faithful. From the depth of my soul and spirit, I'm truly grateful. You're the only solid foundation, you keep me stable. And you prepare a place for me up at your table in the presence of my enemies. You are the one defending me. I don't have to fear them as scary as they pretend to be. When your presence is evident, opposition's irrelevant. They don't know who they messing with, and why it's to their detriment. The adversary thought you only had me in the hills, so they plotted to attack me in the valley. But the pill was hard to swallow when they realized that you were with me still. The only one to whom I kneel, ain't no other. You reign above it all, and every day you prove to me that you are the God of the hills and the valleys. You are the God of the hills and the valleys. The summer, spring, the fall, and winter, every single season. You are the God of the hills and the valleys. You are the God of the hills and the valleys. Time and time again, you show me you're for me and not against me. Season after season, consistently you convince me. You show me mercy, I know you could've condemned me. I was your enemy, but you chose to befriend me and show me your grace I never knew. Now you're the one I'm tethered to. I never wanna put another above or ahead of you. Who could ever compare to the one that gave me the air that I'm breathing? To you I'm cleaving. I'm not ashamed to declare your greatness among the nations. Point them to Jesus, the only way is salvation. Freedom and healing for every generation. Giving the strength to the fragile and defeated. You ain't ever lost a battle. You reign above it all, and every day you prove to me that you are the God of the hills and the valleys. You are the God of the hills and the valleys. The summer, spring, the fall, and winter, every single season. You are the God of the hills and the valleys. You are the God of the hills and the valleys. You alone.
Mercy. Lord have mercy. You are the God of the hills and the valley. You are the God of the hills and the valley. Come on. That's a long outro though. I'm disappointed at the outro. Not gonna
I was just
lie.
about to say that.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm coming for you. That outro too long.
Yeah.
That outro way too long. You need to cut it. What do you think of the track?
That's hot.
Like, did it turn the temperature up in your room?
Yeah, Mercy's got some heat, bro.
I lost some battery on my phone.
Yeah,
My
Mercy
phone
got
hot.
some heat, boy. He surprised us the other day with that singing. He said that's the outro to the album.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Oh, that makes sense now. We have context. It's allowed this time. Okay? You better not ever,
Maybe next time with that beat rolling, you throw on some little sample or like a sample of like a preacher, your favorite preacher preaching something, or you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what'd be dope? If I make reaction sound bites. Like, this is way too long. Man, just play it like, this is way too long.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Timberland, he's on TikTok, right? I've tried to tap in so I could drop some heat in there, and
Yeah.
but he'll listen to songs, and he's got this little thing on like a stream deck. He goes, and he does it all the time. He's like, If the song ain't hot, he's like,
Ah, dang.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I might not do that. I can't do that. You know,
But it's just
we
cool
got to
to have.
balance it.
Yeah, it'd be
People
cool
are
to have.
preaching the gospel, bro.
That's what I'm
Can't
saying.
play with
It'd be
that
cool
thing.
though to have that because that's memorable.
Yeah, it's memorable, but also too, it helps them know what I'm thinking, but I can mend it into the song. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like just play it on cue, and
Yeah.
then I don't have to stop the whole video. Like you already know what I'm thinking.
Right.
I think it's a dope
Have a
way
little
to
echo on it.
yeah, get a little reverb.
Yeah,
you know
a
what I'm saying?
a little delay.
A little something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the end of the outro too. It could have been like how he had the beat kind of riding. He could have had like
Could have been crazy.
making a beat.
Could have been crazy. Could have went wild. Song was way too long.
Yo. Nah, but if like it's cool like
Nah,
it's in that
I'm
outro.
messing with you, Mercy.
But yeah, if he would have put like what was said, if he would have put like somebody
like a sample or something
sample,
like
or
that.
even like part of like the hook he had and just bits and pieces spotted around it.
Yep.
With some I think it would have been cool.
Does my
Hey, it
voice
would've
sound like
been
I'm singing right now?
Bro,
Is this auto tune working? Yo, what up?
okay.
Let's
I
throw
see
that
you.
auto tune on there.
Yo, so Mercy, what you should have been doing is you should have been casting out a demon at the end of that song. That would have been fire. Out in Jesus' name. Then the song fade out.
It's still good though. It's still good.
Yeah,
I'm just
straight.
kidding.
Straight.
Yeah. No, it was fire. Loved it, bro. Congrats on the album. I think it was so dope. Yo, Mercy, hear me. Push this album for the rest of the year.
Right. That's the way to do it.
Do not stop
Yeah.
rolling it out.
Yep.
Find creative ways. Find stories. Find people in the comments. What was your connection with this? Do interviews. Do different stuff like that, bro. Make content around it. Yo,
For sure.
go to chatgpt.com and ask the AI for 10 content ideas
They're gonna give it to you too.
to help roll out your song and promote it after it's been released. And I promise you, it will give you great ideas.
Yeah, for sure.
GPT, yo, if you're an artist, start using it, bro.
Be careful, it might make you a sandwich.
What you mean?
AI. That mug doing everything now. I might make you a sandwich.
Yo,
You're like,
I've
kinda
been
hungry right now.
testing
Oh,
it.
you are.
I've been testing it, doing
Oh,
like different
it's dope, man.
kind
Yeah,
of
it's
concepts,
crazy.
and then
Yeah.
bro, you never have to write a press release again. Oh my bad. Let me
Yeah,
I'm
it's
hearing myself.
dope.
You never have to do a press release
Or a
again,
resume.
or a resume. And if you have a contract, which,
Contracts.
you know, I have a contract.
Man, I'm telling
I have a
you.
contract on the table. Okay. You can ask AI to put your contract in simple terms, and it will analyze the jargon, the legal jargon,
That's
and
crazy.
give you simple terms of what that contract is.
It's dope.
You got to put it through a program or something?
No,
Just copy and paste it in there.
ChatGPT.com.
Oh,
You go in
wow.
there, and it's like a Google. You
Or
just
you got
ask questions.
this app right here.
You got an app?
Ask AI. It's ChatGPT 4. It's either free or it's cheap. It's not.
The one I have is free. The one on
This
on
one's
the web.
ChatGPT 4 though.
Oh,
So it's
might
like
be the next level.
It's the latest one.
Okay.
And
It's
supposed
crazy,
to
bro.
give you more. I don't know, but yeah, ChatGPT is crazy, man. I remember when I first started hearing about it. Very first started hearing about it because I had some tech friends who were talking about yeah, I'm getting into GPT. I'm just like, I don't even feel like researching that right now. And then I kept hearing about it. Then I heard about somebody using it to write their speech, and they said that they had them write a speech that was specific to the event, and they just typed in a couple names and relatives, and it wrote their entire speech. And they said it sounded like something I would write. So I was like, okay, now I got to check it out.
Yep.
And that's when I hopped on it. I was like, yo, this ChatGPT is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And also, it's going to save us a lot of money and a lot of time.
Yeah.
Not doing the mundane things.
Yep.
I'll never have to pay for a press release.
Yeah.
Bro, it makes me wonder, were they doing AI the whole time?
Yeah.
And just copying and pasting it and sending it to me? Yo, you know how many people are going to make a hustle using, just because people aren't on the curve of technology.
Of course.
They're going to use AI as a service.
Yeah.
And AI is going to do it.
They're already
going to
doing
send it to people.
People are already like using it to write lyrics.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're doing it.
I did that.
Bro,
I did that multiple times.
I've had
no. I haven't done it on any of my recent songs, but I've been testing it to see what it does. Because you can tell it, write me a 16-bar verse for a 90 BPM song with the Drake-ish cadence flow of all his hits that have been recorded.
Yep.
And then you can go even more specific and say, like, I wanted to not be simple and refer to people, places, and things. And it starts making rhymes with different cities and states. And, bro, it's stupid.
It's great.
And it's not, I would never take that and be like, okay, I'm going to drop a song with AI.
Yo.
But
yeah,
I'm not going to lie. I'll take some inspiration. That's the same thing as Rhyme Brain, where you put in a word and it gives you all the rhymes for that word. It's just a tool for us to, creatively grow.
It could be a gift and a curse. It's like pretty much anything. You know what I'm saying? Like people could get lazy and be like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things.
Some people could. Some people. Yeah. Some people.
No.
Some people are scamming people.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can have like it's a gift and a curse, man. Just like all things. You got good.
Did you hear about they basically, if you made any video of yourself, they can clone your voice.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
so they're cloning people's voice and then reaching out to family members, saying they're in a bind,
scamming,
and then getting money out of them.
Crazy, bro.
Like, that's
in their own voice.
That's the danger
in the
of
person's voice.
There's definitely going to be a danger of it like that, for sure.
For sure.
But I was talking to my homeboy that I'm doing. I'm actually got a couple things I'm not going to speak on yet because I don't like to speak on it till it's in action.
I feel that.
But when my business.
Oh, Ballhead Brad submitted.
Oh, word, Ballhead Brad. One of my main business partners. He's very tech savvy. Does audio engineering, video engineering, and everything. We were saying how how you got a lot of people like, oh, this AI is so scary, it's going to take our jobs. It's like, it might take some people's jobs, but if it's taking your job, that means you just don't know how to hustle right. Because to me, it's giving me jobs.
Facts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's opening up doors where I'm going to be like it's going to help me expand.
Yo,
yeah, for sure.
I'll tell you this: video editing. If it can give me a base and do all the chops and cuts of a podcast,
oh yeah,
and I don't have to do the mundane stuff, I have so much time to do the creative stuff.
Right.
Add text and add sound effects and all that stuff. After color grading and chopping and getting a video where it needs to be, I don't want to do all that.
Hold up, it'll do a video like that?
Yes.
Bro,
it's already doing it.
I'll tell you how crazy it is.
It chops and cuts a whole podcast. There's an AI right now.
Go to ChatGPT and ask it which AI will do that. It'll tell you.
Yeah, it'll tell you.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll basically, you put it in there, it chops, it edits everything. Boop, 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 boop. Once it's done processing, all the cuts and edits, boom, it's ready to go. All you got to do is add text, sound effects, stuff like that. Get real creative for engagement, and boom, you're good. You can ask for YouTube titles, YouTube descriptions.
Yeah.
Yo, all that stuff that you would basically pay someone for. You can use that with AI and then expound on it. And also people like me, I'm going to learn. Once I see like a press release from AI, I'm like, oh, okay. I know what that looks like now.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people are definitely going to hustle, because you got to think, if you can do that,
Sure.
they're going to create Fivers, which they're already doing.
Yep.
They're going to create, like, bro, the vidIQ, right? I had a dude hit me up on Fiverr and be like, hey man, I want to give you this service for YouTube. I see that you're SEO. I said, send me a screenshot of what you see. And it was vidIQ. I said, yeah, I got the same thing.
What was he trying to charge you?
It's like 10 to 15 bucks, you know what I'm saying, per video. But actually I got some questions on that I need to get you to help me with, because I can easily get it to 50 out of 100, but that SEO, for some reason, it doesn't show me what I need to do to make it 100 out of 100. And he was saying that's what he could do. So
yeah, but that's just, there's a checklist.
I know, but not for the SEO part.
You have to show me what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll just show you later.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are going to hustle with AI for sure.
Yo, let's get into this next track, because we talked quite a bit. Go ahead and talk, Kimani.
Yo.
Yep.
Okay.
We got you.
Oh yeah,
Go make it rock.
Let's get it. All right. We're gonna play this song, Mr. Madigans.
So it's because
Brother
I
Merced.
got on these sneakers and these jeans. My hair a little long. I'm locked up and all that. So that's why I don't look like a Christian to you. Okay. Look, so I was at the job chillin', dreaming about ballin' with the mic like Pippin, till I seen somebody looking hard, ice grillin', made me think he might want a little fight like Krillin. Nah, I'm just playin', I'm saying, what up, bro? Buddy had me dead from the jump, that's nuts, so you a Christian? Well, why you look thug, though? Fake rappers I see before like Gusto. I said, brother, let me school you on a couple jams. I ain't one for blowing hot air like the summer wind. I was a child of God before I ever touched a pen. Some get jury and change, that's the Wonder Twins, that ain't me. Genuine, I'm the same G. Difference is now I got a father who sustains me. Chase me, claim me, then he saved me. I've been copped and I'm in too deep. I'm like Jay Reed. You don't dress like a Christian. You ain't blessed like a Christian. Man, what you talking about? You don't walk like a Christian. You don't talk like a Christian. You don't act like a Christian. You don't give back like a Christian. Man, what are you talking about? You don't walk like a Christian. You don't even talk like a Christian. So I don't care what you talking. Believe me, in rap I be remembered a titan like Petey. And I ain't got all the answers like a cheat sheet. And he's got me going way up, no cheap seats. I never meet defeat, he's the one I lean on. I guess he still love me with my sneakers and jeans on. So I ain't going back and forth like ping pong. And y'all ain't about to drive me up a wall like King Kong. How he sees me is all that concerns me. I'm not perfect, don't wanna be too earthly. And he gives me no limit like Percy. So only time that I'm subpar is with a birdie. So I don't care how I look, I'm getting right, bro. You You fighting for the pie, I get a Kimbo slice, bro. I'ma follow Christ till it ain't no fighter. Till the judge give me Martin and Eddie. That's life, bro. And then some. Like a Christian. You ain't blessed like a Christian. Man, what you talking about? You don't walk like a Christian. You don't talk like a Christian. You don't act like a Christian. You don't give back like a Christian. Man, what are you talking about? You don't walk like a Christian. You don't even talk like a Christian.
Why you looking at the outward appearance? God's looking at the heart. I've been looking at you, looking at me crooked from the start. Not a masterpiece yet, but I'm still a work of art. If you can't see the light, then you might be in the dark. Yeah, you holier than now, huh? Mr. Isaiah 65:5 in the house, huh? Got it all figured out, huh? Better be easy. The Lord of bases the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. Let me be that. And if you represent the love of God, let me see that. Or maybe you're the one that needs that. Doing all the work is a heavy burden. Come and relax, rest in the Lord, that's Jesus. I put all of my faith and my hope in what he did. And now I'm out here on a mission. Every day I follow Christ and that makes me a Christian.
You don't dress like a Christian. You ain't blessed like a Christian. What you talking about? You don't walk like a Christian. You don't talk like a Christian. You don't act like a Christian. You don't give back like a Christian. Man, what are you talking about? You don't walk like a Christian. You don't even talk like a Christian. You don't dress like a Christian. You ain't blessed like a Christian. Man, what you talking about? You don't walk like a Christian. You don't talk like a Christian. You don't act like a Christian. You don't give back like a Christian. Man, what are you talking about? You don't walk like a Christian. You don't even talk like a Christian.
All right.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That joint was tough.
Yeah, that's
Go
hard.
ahead. What you think, bro?
No, that was fire. Like,
Hey, was that Brad?
No.
Oh, who?
Oh, that was.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh,
sorry.
good. I wanted
Mr.
to know who
Mackins.
I wanted to
Mr.
know who it
Mackins.
was. Mr. Mackins, okay. Yeah.
Mr.
No, that
Mackins and Brother Mercy.
Okay, yeah, that was fire. I was gonna say at first when I was first listening to it, like I felt like it was some high ends on their like vocals, like the S's was kind of sharp, but like outside of that, the song was captivating. Like it was making me like reminisce on like when I first became a Christian, and like it was like hardcore Bible rap, like mixed with bars. I was just
you don't walk like a Christian. You don't talk
Yeah.
like a Christian.
Man, I love that. It was like it brought you in and it made you like there was no way for you to really listen to that song and not at some point start bobbing your head.
Yeah, for sure.
So I love songs that do that because it's, I mean, obviously like we can critique, you know, but I do like to have moments where you can just appreciate stuff that's happening organically. And I felt like there are other artists that if they were to try to replicate this song, it would feel corny, like legit corny. But this, it felt like they weren't trying to make a song like, let's make a song about being a Christian. It's like, it felt like this was authentically them. Yeah, I appreciated that. That was fire. Fire.
Definitely did. I agree.
I definitely would say the same thing, man. Like I was listening to it and was just like, you know, it's crazy because like that's like that box I was talking in, you know, like earlier, you know, where, you know, people try to put, you know, you in this box and put Christ in a box and put the creator in a box when, you know, when the Most High created the box. So it's just like, so it's just like that song just is so relatable. And I definitely feel what you know, where he's coming from. And because a lot of people go through this, you know what I'm saying? No matter what point you are at in your walk, you come across this because so many traditions, so many different things that people fall into and they think, oh, you got to be this way or do this or do that. And they don't realize they miss the spirit of things. You know what I'm saying? And
come on.
And that's like, that's what I love about this song. I was listening to, I was like, oh yeah. Then he's like, you know, God got to be from Cali somewhere, bro. Like he got to be getting hyphy or something. Like
it make you want to start stacking. I started throwing my hands up. I said, no, let me put my hands back down.
Right. Yeah. I saw you the bad baby.
Yo, what y'all don't know is that Kimani is a dancer, bro. This man can dance. When I say dance, this man can dance. But he still hasn't done my dance challenge yet. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He's from Chicago?
There it is. You got it too. Now just do that in a reel.
I got you. I do. I have.
I might wait till
What
my
do you think,
kid come
View?
back. Get this bitch.
No, that song is hard because it's real. I mean, that's how I feel. Generally most of the time, because you ain't got to dress a certain kind of way, you ain't got to walk a certain kind of way, and a lot of the, I'm from the South,
Thanks.
so a lot of the Southern Baptist churches in the small towns, you know what I'm saying, they feel that kind of way, you know what I'm saying, and it's you ain't got to. It's like, yeah, there is that whole. You kind of wear your nice clothes for Sunday for church. It's like a respect. You can do it for a respect for God, for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like to show respect if you want to, or if you feel comfortable and want to dress how you want to dress. They don't make you any less Christian. I think the song is super dope. I definitely think it needs to get a better mix because that hook is so hard, and it needs to feel like it's just like chanting to you, like. Just beating it in your head, like you don't walk like a Christian, you don't dress like it. Just make it feel more felt. You know what I'm saying? Because
it definitely sounded like it was competing with other stuff.
Yo,
yeah.
But that song, the feel of that song,
oh yeah,
gives me that low rider video feel. Like,
that West Coast beat.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, bro, got to be from Cali. He said Chicago though. That's crazy. That's
Chicago.
That's completely different. But he sound like he definitely got to have some type of influences from that area. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think with. Go ahead.
You said he from Chicago. That man sounds like he is on the west side.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
West side.
That beat, I guess that beat will bring it out. You jump on a West Coast beat, you kind of just want to get that West Coast flow.
We got one more hour of the show. I don't know if Game is going to come. I don't think Game is going to come. He probably got caught up. But we got Baldhead Brad next.
Baldhead Brad.
But before we get into that, I know some of y'all, Mr. Matkins and Steven, might leave. But before you do, go ahead and share that. Like this video, whatever platform you're on. We thank you for coming, and we thank you for being with us. Also, you're an amazing person. Don't forget it. Christ made you, and He doesn't make mistakes.
The beat was kind of drowning you out there a little bit.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna work on the mix.
Yeah.
We're gonna work on the mix.
I muted my mic. I was like, let me see it. Maybe let me mute the mic, but nah, it was.
Oh, dang it.
You can hear you though.
Hold on.
I gotta
fix that. Let me fix that. I'm gonna have to fix it another time. All right. Let's just play Baldhead Brad. Dang it. Messing up my ads.
Shameless plug.
Well, basically what I said is share this video, whatever platform you're on, and God bless you. And I said, if you don't know, you're amazing because God made you.
That's right.
And He doesn't make mistakes. All right. Baldhead Brad music. You up to bat. Also, too, you guys know I can send you the link so you can give context to the song and come on here. I know you can't do that every time. Let me know if that's what you want to do. Baldhead Brad, his way. You already know. Baldhead Brad is in this place where he's super creative, but everything is like unfinished at this point. So we're going to see how complete this track is. I don't know. He's been doing a lot of demos lately. He's kind of, I think he's kind of like feeling his way into different kind of styles, but an overarching kind of feel to his music, as you guys have known in the past that have heard his music. But let's check this out.
Droga, é o Felpe de novo, filho.
You skin to cover, watching one another, wounded before one in time. Clock, his love would last, yeah, blood would drop. I got a will, but is it his way? Is it his way? Is it his way now? Cause I got a way, yeah. I got a way, but is it his way? Yeah. Is it his way? Is it his way now? Yeah. Is it his way? Yeah. Some in shame, some will glow. Yeah. Time will tell, all will know. Yeah. Is it his way? Is it his way now?
Yeah, you gotta get those melodics, those harmonies in there. It's gonna turn that thing up, bro. Oh, I can't start it from where it was. Oh. Oh.
That man snatched the vibe.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Dang it. Okay, so I gotta let it play all the way through. Dang. Can't even commentate.
Droga, é o Felp de novo, filho.
These skin to cover, watching one another. Wounded before one in time. Clock, his love would last. Yeah, blood would drop. Ay. I got a will, but is it his way? Is it his way? Is it his way now? Cause I got a way, yeah. I got a way, but is it his way? Yeah. Is it his way? Is it his way now? Yeah. Is it his way? Yeah. Some in shame, some will glow. Yeah. Time will tell, all will know. Yeah. Is it his way? Is it his way now? Is it his way? Is it his way? Is it his way? Born to us meek, some say that's weak. He roamed away from his throne, yeah. Into the world that he owned, yeah. Yet not known the majesty made flesh, ayy. Here to taste death, the son of man. The mission his own, a kinsman redeemer without a home. A wandering worker, callous in a growing spark, ayy. Mercy in his chest and forgiveness in his heart, the way he is. The lion's pride. Behold, the land that gotta die. Ayy, structure shook the earthquakes. Ayy, the veil was torn. He took our place. Mighty horns of piercing sound. Ayy, echo victory never now. Ayy, it's time to surprise. Gaping God, the first is risen through the holy wall. We marvel at the way the holy paid the pace. Ayy, perfect picture, fall his grace. Ayy, I raise the Philly, turn in space. Ayy, I high or low, I nip it in nose. The spaces in the space grows. Ayy, risen up the highest heights of God. Alone cock at night, the morning comes so wake and rise. Yeah, release the fear, wipe the tear from your eyes. Yeah, darkness has no power, now he's risen. Hey, and hope is found. Hope is found. Yeah, I got a will, but is it his way? Is it his way? Is it his way now? Is it his way? Some in shame, some will glow. Time will tell, all will know. Is it his way? Yeah. Is it his way? Is it his way now?
I am gonna call this. Kimani is gonna give the best critique on this song.
Why you say me?
I'm saying it because this is similar to some of the stuff you would do. Except for I feel like you're a little more developed in the areas. This is a rough drive too. Mm-hmm. I love this. I'm ready to see something finished, Brad. Come on. Because there's so much I can say creatively that needs to happen. I think there needs to be some fluctuations, obviously, in cadence and flow or even maybe production that can change up to make this song keep my interest.
Yep.
But I like the elements that you have. But I would say even more so, there's parts that I like better than others. And so I would try to find out what the best parts are to me and to my ear, and then condense the song a little bit, and then start to add those different elements to the song. Go ahead, Kimani.
He tossed that mug so smooth. I would say everything that you said is definitely like stuff that I agree with. I feel like I get the idea of the song. You know, I picked up on some of the theme throughout the hook about like having your own plan, but trying to make sure it aligns with if it's really in God's will. So like the concept in and of itself, I really do think is dope. I would say personally for me, you know, I don't want to just literally verbatim repeat what you're saying, but those are a lot of the comments I would have gave around like there were certain parts that I felt like it wasn't that I wasn't interested, but because it was so kind of like stagnant in a way in certain parts of the song, I felt like I got just used to the sound to a point where I wasn't really able to pay attention to what was being said anymore. Right. I will say from a mix standpoint, I would even say that some of those areas where there's all that like extra reverb and delay, I think it might even help to maybe if there's a moment where you almost kind of like let the vocal be a bit more dry, because I would say that in my opinion also it could have been maybe a mixture of the mix is why I feel like I was getting distracted with all of that. But for the most part, I mean, I like you said, I like the elements. I would say for some dynamic, maybe once again, try to see if some of the drier sounds in the vocal could be cool. But overall, I mean, I like the feeling. I will say condensing the song might be in your best interest too. Just simply because if there isn't any huge dynamic, I just know our attention spans are just pretty small now. But yeah, I really do like the heart and the idea of the song. I would have to listen to it again personally to be able to dissect anything a bit deeper, just because I kind of had to focus on staying in the moment with the song.
View, are you off your phone?
Yeah.
Can you?
I was listening to them.
What did Kimani say?
Just talking about how, you know, it's hard for him to follow along with the song and stuff. And like, I get that too, because and the same with what you said, Joseph, with the whole like he could add some really good ad libs and things like that as well, because it was just like one track, you know, it's like one take. And this was one song with Brad where like at first I'm like, okay, yep, that's Brad, you know what I'm saying? It's bald head Brad. It's kind of going along with the other songs we heard, but then halfway through it was almost like, okay, you are starting to lose me a little bit. It's like so you could vibe to that song, you know what I'm saying? But a lot more could be done to that song as well.
Yeah. I think if we're talking from a sound perspective, you have something great.
Yeah.
And it's just about developing it, finding your kind of ways that you can make it more dynamic with ad libs, harmonies, melodies, and things, just to make it interesting, adding to that. And then obviously having a finished work. But I know that you're also too. We got to remember Brad has a whole situation. He's been going through a lot, and then also he's giving us context. He's saying, this was a poem for his bro,
right?
And he made it into a song. So this is it. Like,
Okay,
he doesn't want to change it because of that. So
cool. Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
I mean, especially if he's saying he doesn't want to change it. I guess my only hopefully encouraging challenge to you, Brad, would be, even outside of here, man, continue to like listen to people who you feel like, whether it's an overall like artist sound that you are looking for, or if it's song by song. Because I know for me, I don't really have a box. I create a lot of different sounds, and so for me, I have spaces like this where I'll get critiques, but I also try to find the sound that is most similar to what I'm doing in the moment, and see if there are people who are working with that sound that I can just send it and get ears on. I just think constructive criticism in general can be helpful when you chew the meat and spit out the bone. So, I mean, even if it's not a song that you feel like you want to do anything crazy in terms of like changes, for other songs, like this is still a good method. Like make sure you find some people who are orbiting around that sound, and see how you can potentially, either listen to them and get some ideas, or actually have those specific people speak into that. So that'd be dope.
Right.
Yeah. I would say, like me on the writing portion of it, but like he said, it was a poem for a guy, and he put it into a song. It all depends what you want to do with it. If you want to, like, if it was just for him, just to give to the person, leave it like that. If you wanted it as a song or something that you would do to it, then add some, definitely add, like, what the guys were saying. I was saying a lot of the parts where it get kind of quiet, and you definitely want to add like some vocals there, ad libs, a sound, some type of, to fill in those spaces, because it sounds like it kind of just, and then so I would say like switch it up. Also your flow pattern could switch up, could help that too, but also I would say, man, do that if you just going to give the song to the person just because he asks. But if you want to do more with it, I'll say definitely try to change up your rhyme scheme, on like, at least like halfway through it, at least part of the verse, and fill in those spaces, like the guy said, with different things and effects, and and I think that will help the song not kind of like coast like that, or kind of like drag a little bit. And so other than that, though, it's definitely a vibe, though. Like you definitely vibey on it for sure.
Huge potential.
Yeah,
Brad. I think at this point, continue to obviously submit every week so we can keep giving you that feedback. But I feel like it's going to be more helpful. Try to get something finished so then we can be like, okay, this is where you're at. Because I feel like I've heard so much of like concepts, ideas, and what you have, and there's great potential there. But now I want to push you to be like, yo, let me see a final work so that we actually can start to dive into what's really there. Because at this point, I don't know what's there. Like, I don't know how creatively you're developed behind the mic to add those ad libs, to add those melodies, to add the things and the elements that we're talking about. So give it a shot.
Yeah.
And submit that maybe next week, and then we can go from there and kind of see where it's going. We're here to encourage you. I know you're going through a lot as well. We love you, bro. God bless you. God bless your family. Right now, we just lift up Brad. We lift up everybody that was on here. And we just ask that you cover them, Father, that they would keep their eyes on the things above and not the things that are temporary. God, be a lamp unto their feet and guide them and show them your ways. God, we are nothing before you. Our eyes don't see what you see. Our ears don't hear what you hear. So we pray that you would open our eyes to see what you see, Father, and draw us deeper and nearer to you in our lives. In Jesus' mighty name. Before we go, I did have like a little short track. It's like a little one verse that I want y'all to hear. And y'all tell me. Y'all get to tear down the host.
Big bro says levels to this.
Yo, that song gonna be hard, bro.
Did you ever get the email, Joe?
No. My bad. No, I did not get that email though. I just checked and I totally forgot. So send it
right now.
Yep. Let me play this verse real quick then. Cause it's short. And then we're gonna get off probably after Kimani. So make sure you stay to the end because Kimani is the most slept on man in America. So it's a rough draft. It'll be featuring Baruch.
God gave me that green light. I concern the street life. I don't run from felines. Death no sting, I be lying. We outside, broad day. Demons hide, you're not safe. Edify, elevate. Sipping chai like it's okay. On the front line, if it's the gospel, we're willing to die. You see me ballin', I'm ballin' for y'all. Me and Baruch, we drippin' for God. Roll with the ghost, take it from Saul. Make him appall, winning your souls. Wherever you go, say okay. All of it, your will be done. Green light, go. Green light, go. Green light, go. Green light, go. God gave me that green light. God gave me that green light. God gave me that green light. God gave me that green.
That's it.
Start it over.
Why?
Let's hear it one more time.
It's not mixed.
I know. I just want to hear it one more time. I just want to hear it.
I didn't see the volume. It's at 50%.
God gave me that green light. I concern the street life. I don't run from felines. Death no sting, I be lying. We outside, broad day. Demons hide, you're not safe. Edify, elevate. Sipping chai like it's okay. On the front line, if it's the gospel, we're willing to die. You see me ballin', I'm ballin' for y'all. Me and Baruch, we drippin' for God. Roll with the ghost, take it from Saul. Make him appall, winning your souls. Wherever you go, say okay. All of it, your will be done. Green light, go. Green light, go. Green light,
Okay.
go. Green light,
Yo,
go.
this one right here needs like crazy dope effects, like vocal chops and all the stutter
Bruh,
effects and
I left
everything.
it open.
Yeah, it
I
needs
left
all
most
that,
of it
especially
open
that beat,
because-
because that beat's real simple too, so it doesn't have a whole lot going on. So that leaves a lot of potential for some really cool effects.
Let me check my spam, bro. What do you think of it, Nakash?
No, I think it was dope, bro. Got a lot of potential. I think when it's done.
What the heck?
I'm hearing
Yeah,
everything.
I'm hearing
else.
everything Coach Lord.
It's Kimani. Mute real quick, bro.
Did you mute it?
I still didn't get it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't hear echo. Yeah. So I was saying that the echo came in crazy, bro. But now I was saying, yeah, I think it's dope, bro. I think it when it all come together, it'll come out real good, man. Especially when you have like all the like he was saying the vocal chops. You know what I'm saying? Like having all that like green light.
Oh yeah, all over the place, like just killing it. Just like just yeah, so much potential with that. Some songs you get songs like that where you have potential.
Bro, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Sometimes you get songs that are like have that potential, you know what I'm saying? And and as an engineer, a lot of times, like some artists I work with, like Diamond, he loves when I do that, but I have to feel it. It's not like I just go in like, oh, I'm just going to chop up stuff. No, as I'm mixing, it's kind of cool how I mix. Like, yo, let's mute whoever that sound is.
Come on.
however I'm mixing, like the way I mix is it's like the song goes and I do a process, right? So I might be tightening the vocals up, making them clean first. Okay. Now after I do that, now okay, maybe I'm going into certain things with the beat, and then it's like then the next process is like, okay, that's done. Now let me do some. Let me just feel where I feel some chop. Or sometimes I'll be in the middle of doing something else. I'll be like, oh wait, let me back up right here. Oh yeah, a chop's got to go there. So it's a feeling for me as an engineer listening to songs like, oh yeah, I'm about to tear this up, or some songs the beat's got too much going on and I'm like, I'm not feeling it, but I'm like, yeah, let me try to add a chop or something right here, and I'll do it and I'll be like, it's just too much going on, you know what I'm saying? So every song doesn't need chops, but some songs like that where you got space, and then some artists that once they get to working with me, they realize like, oh, let me leave you some space to do something,
that's it. So when I was making this track, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, let me leave some space for View because add something in between.
You know what I like from listening to you, like you get excited about engineering, bro.
Oh
like,
yeah, bro.
Like that, I love that, bro. Cause like, you have some guys that that you come across, and they don't get excited. They just it's just another job,
Right.
But
Right.
the ones that's like, yo, you can do this, and hold up, I hear this, and you feel it. Yeah, bro. That's the one you gotta link in with for sure, man.
And it's kind of cool you say that because just earlier this week I heard something that I needed to hear, more of a reaffirmation, and it was talking about how like if you're doing something just for the money, like you're going to do the bare minimum. To me, like mixing, I mean, I make okay money, you know what I'm saying? The reality is really if you put in the hours I put in, I'm really not making a ton of money. You know what I'm saying? For what I charge, my base rate is generally $200 a song, depending on the session, right? As much time I put into songs, like I'm not making like a lot of money for how much time I put into it, but I love doing it. So I don't even think about it like, oh, I need to get songs in. I need to get this 200. No, I don't even think about it like that. It's like, and really mixing, it's a majority of my time of what I do, but I do other things that pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? So that I don't have to really stress. I used to only do mixing, like when I was in the secular. And man, I'd be so stressed out about mixing sometimes because I'd have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't have it going on, it's like, I'm like, oh, yo, I got to get somebody in here to get some songs mixed. And now it's like I have that freedom of like, I don't have to mix any one song I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But I love it. So I have that passion and I get to enjoy it. And to me, it's a blessing. Another one thing real quick I heard was it said our talent that's been given to us is a God-given talents, right? God gave us these talents. When we choose, when we choose to use our talents, especially for the kingdom, that's our blessing to God, right? You know what I'm saying? Which comes into the talents as well. It's not burying our talents, but using our talents and everything. And but yeah, man, I love engineering, bro. I've been doing it for 20 years. It's my passion. I love to keep getting better and better and better and growing. And God constantly downloads new information and just talent.
It's crazy you say that because that's what I was talking about earlier, man. Like it's about that give and take thing. Like like if you giving that, like you're all into something, like you really love it, enjoy it. That's nothing but positive energy, just all around that track, flowing around that track. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so it's like, I look at tracks as like babies. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of children, right? So it's like, I'm not going to leave my baby with a babysitter that I don't trust. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's kind of like the same thing. Like, I want to make sure that you're like the same energy, the same that I'm putting into this song. If you can like reciprocate that energy, bro, the track is going to be, because that's what makes great music, man. It's not about, so yeah, it's about the synergy and all things. So like that, man, I really like to see that, bro. Like for real. Like you're the type of engineer that I would love to just be in the studio and just make music with. Like,
oh, bro, it's so wild, man. Is like, and
Joseph, people do that with him.
Yeah. my equipment, man. I've learned my vocal chain over 20 years of doing engineering, and then I've been building my own studio the past since 2020. And man, my vocal chain is so crazy. And I bought my gear, and I've learned all my gear piece by piece. And now, bro, when I record a song here, I don't even have to add plugins, and it sounds like it's mixed leaving the studio. It's crazy.
Golly.
But I love the creative process, like you're saying, like being in the studio, because if I can record a song, I'm already envisioning, and I'm working with the artist, because I'm already envisioning the mix, and I'm like, okay, let's try it this way, or let's do this. You know what I'm saying? And making sure that recording, if the recording's great and the creative process is great, like the mixing process is just a breeze. You know what I'm saying? It's just a breeze.
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll start a record label.
Maybe so.
There's some static. Hear that?
Yeah.
I just muted my mic.
Kimani.
Static?
I think it's your cell phone or something like that. You know how you put your cell phone by a microphone? It gets those you ever been in a booth and you have an artist recording?
Good, yeah.
You got to put it.
All right, we got a song.
Magnetism.
This is Kimani Jones. Hold on. I have that. Okay. I'm about to close that deal, y'all. I'm about to close that deal. All right. So, this is Kimani Jones, the most slept on man in America. Hey, we're going to play this song. It's Make Me New. Oh, I know this song. I'm ready.
It's too dark, I can't see. Break my heart, set me free. Take that jump, take that leap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Make me new, make me new, make me new, make me new. I know you can't make me new again. Don't care what they say, you don't fade away. My fan was in a clink, not in touch with the fall out of sync. Also was thirsty, I need a drink. It was cold out there, I need a mink. Blood in the water, make a t-shirt pinker. Went from simple-minded to a concrete thinker. Spirit fitted on me is dapper. He ain't got high five and it's a slapper. Muscles in a cell, penny pigeon dreams, no wishing well. Nothing if I got the green kale, we can have it all like Adele. Ain't nobody tell me we was this sick. I found out when the world went ballistic. Good kid, man, said he like Kendrick. The only difference is I'm just like my kindred. It's too dark, I can't see, break my heart, set me free. Take that jump, take that leap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Make me new, make me new, make me new, make me new. I know you can't make me new again. Don't care what they say, you don't fade away.
Don't let me fall. I know I'm gonna lose control. And I don't get it.
It take faith to believe in a miracle. If you wanna be made new, you gotta learn no fear or no. Thinking what your iPhone got you clouded judgment, you can hear or no. What I've seen could've turned me to a villain. I pray to God every day, I don't relive it. Gotta tell myself, don't you go in for the killing. Cause it either be my body or somebody if I give in. Throwing in my side, yeah, I feel the devil pricking. Walking with a limp, but I know me and God kicking this. This my real life, so I know that you can reel it in. It's a blank space, only you can fill it in. It's too dark, I can't see. Break my heart, set me free. Take that jump, take that leap. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Make me new, make me new, make me new, make me new. I know you
For sure. Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, man.
Yo, that was actually like I hear like sync opportunities with that, bro.
Thanks, man.
Like when you start nah, 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 like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like yeah, I can hear that like in a restaurant. I can hear that, you know, before a game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
no, for real. I appreciate that, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
yeah.
don't understand
Huh?
what that means.
No, for real.
Yeah, bro. Like honestly, like that, like us as independent artists, man, and trying to make it. Like, yeah, I would definitely try to search out syncs for that.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole little style, like the whole little that little that little doom doom doom, like it make you want to dance, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here, like but yeah, bro. Like I like it. I like the vibe on it, man. For real.
No, for real. I appreciate that. Seriously.
Yeah.
View. We can't hear you. Skipped. So
Yo. That's okay. Go ahead. Nah.
no. Go ahead. I'll save my feedback.
No, I think the song it's a dope song. I think the mix is really thin. Like the low end was like those bass synths and everything really need more strength to fill up the song, because your vocals they sounded good as far as quality wise, but they didn't have anything kind of filling up the song with them. You know what I'm saying? That the kick was more of like a thump. It wasn't really I guess getting that high end thump that you're going to hear on an iPhone, but it wasn't getting that low end thump that you're going to feel in the car. You're going to feel like in a sub, and so you could keep that kick like that, and then get those bass synths, like add some saturation to them or something, to where they're coming through real strong and filling up that song, to where your vocals that are already shining in those good frequencies and the vocal frequencies are still shining through, but it'll give the song way more feeling, um, and just like liveliness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think that's a big part of what needs to be done in the mix.
Okay. Fire.
So, if you guys didn't know, this was produced, engineered, and recorded by Kimani Jones. He did everything on this track. So, this man got talent. I think I told you about View's Patreon class. If you're ever interested in doing that, he is starting to do one-on-ones and different kind of working with people. I know Nakash wants to do that because he wants to kind of go on the road that you're doing, independent and mixing and mastering.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's fire. I have to check it out for real.
Because not only does Sean have the experience, like he's worked with T.I., and I think I told you about that, but he has like 65K in equipment and knows what he's doing with it as well.
Oh yeah.
So even on the expansion side, he can basically show you how to reach the limits of the equipment that you have.
Right.
Because he's already maxed that out to the point where,
because that's what I've done
expand.
That's what I've done over time. Like he said, exactly. Like I started with one piece of equipment, learned it. I'm like, okay, now I'm limited. What's next? Because the way I worked was for years was working in other people's studios, mixing in other people's studios, mixing in these $1 million studios, where they had all the converters. Well, back home, I wasn't really doing no mixing because I didn't have all that. But with COVID, studios were shutting down or studios were booked up with other engineers. So I had to start building my own. And so that's where the investment came in. And I just did one piece at a time. But I've already started teaching others who are straight digital. You know what I'm saying? I've mixed straight digital and helped them. I look at what you have and then work with you on what you have and help you get a better sound with what you have. Because, I mean, there's a lot you can do with plugins. There's a lot of really good plugins, you know, that can enhance what you're already doing.
No, definitely. Especially like I definitely have to check out your Patreon because like you said, man, I'm grateful for real to get the feedback that I get because I've only gotten a chance to really be mixing, producing, engineering all of my own stuff 1 year. So
yeah.
I'm happy to see that I'm getting some positive critiques in such a small time because in the mixing game, that's no time at all. So
yeah, and the best thing you can do right now where you're at, I just had a conversation with another artist who engineers himself, is take a song that your song is similar to, whether it's secular or whatever or Christian, if you can find one, and I look for one that's Billboard charts, right? One that you know is getting some like good solid audio engineering, and from that point, bring it in your session, lower the volume because it's going to be mastered, have it match your session's volume, and compare your song to that one. Is my bass hitting the way the bass hitting? Is my kick hitting the hit? Is my snares hitting? Is my vocals in the same, you know, vicinity? And go A and B, you know, solo their song and then go back to your song and try to imitate that mix. And that's going to help you a long ways because then you're going to say, you know, you're going to be able to get close to that mix, and then mastering's a whole nother level of. It's going to be hard for you to match a master of a well mastered song because a lot of the analog equipment is going to do things that digital can't. Because that's why I have the analog mastering equipment that I have. Like my mastering chain is insanity. And the reason I have my mastering chain is because I couldn't get to what I can get now with just digital. You can get some really good masters with digital, but analog takes it to the next level. So the main thing is making sure you got that mix where you want it, and ultimately then you can either send it off to get mastered or, you know, learn some digital mastering as well.
Cool.
Jesus Christ. And any of you guys that want to learn about mixing and mastering, go ahead and check out View's Patreon. Hit him up.
Patreon.com/RichView Multimedia.
There you go.
I believe it's
there you go.
Multimedia.
And also, too, I want to thank all the artists that came on here, even if you're not on here still. For supporting me on Patreon, bro. You guys help this thing keep moving, and we're gonna continue to invest in people. Look, we're small, but this is beautiful. Look at
Jesus came to the world with 12 men.
Yo, look at the level of talent just on this webcam. Okay, it's just like, bro. The opportunity to invest in people that are making kingdom impact or just to be connected to them is a blessing to me. And I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming on the show.
Yo, I had screenshotted that my Wi-Fi company said that there was an outage. It's so funny. I said, of course you have an outage when I have to do this.
Come on, Ramataco, leave us alone. Hey, Nakash, can you pray us out?
You know what's crazy? Yeah, real quick.
What's crazy? Go ahead.
Do you have Spectrum?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. I ain't even say nothing, man.
That's why I got AT&T now. Honestly.
See, bro, Spectrum play those games, bro. It's like all the time. Outage. For what? Just an outage out of nowhere.
Facts.
You chew your chip too hard.
Yo. Spectrum be losing internet like McDonald's be shutting down ice cream machines.
Bro, I just started having this issue. That's the crazy thing. Spectrum was doing me well.
Every time I go to McDonald's, ice cream machine is off.
Bro, since I was a kid, somebody lying, dog.
Facts. No. I caught this girl in a lie. The other night, I come there, she's like, oh yeah, the ice cream machine's off. It'll take 20 minutes to get it back on. And then I'm like, okay, I don't want no ice cream. Let me pay for my stuff. I got Apple Pay. Oh, we can't do Apple Pay. We only can take cash right now. I said, okay. She said, but if I open up the system, it takes 20 to 30 minutes. But when the system opens, then I could take your Apple Pay or a card. I'm thinking in my head, lady, ain't no way it take 20 to 30 minutes for your electronic register to start.
I have
Out
gotten
of
that
my
response
face.
before.
They still running on AOL.
Yo,
man, and all
no,
that. You got me
no.
up.
It's McDonald's. It's meant to be fast. You telling me it take 20 minutes? So you coming in 20 minutes early to start the machine? No, get out of my face. Someone from McDonald's tell me if I'm wrong, but I bet you I'm not.
Nah, it ain't no way. Like that's all over the earth, bro. It seems like all over the earth is the same thing, yo. Like
Come at me, bro.
You probably go to McDonald's.
I
And
want
eat
all the McDonald's employees come at me.
Hey, before we get prayed out, got to drop a gem on y'all real quick. Make sure you don't order. Make sure you always do no ice when it comes to a restaurant. Have y'all seen the videos of where they show the water that actually makes the ice and how a lot of times it can be moldy and full of bacteria? And they were talking about how a lot of times that you think you got food poisoning, but you actually got bacteria from the ice in your drink.
You know what? Hey, yo, I'm gonna tell you this crazy. Like when I used to drink soda, right? When I used to drink soda, I used to go to like this restaurant. I used to work at Burger King when I was like I think I was like 19 or something, right? And I never forget, we would have to clean like the dispensers where the soda and stuff come out. Yo, some of the nastiest black gunk. Don't know what the heck it is, but it's like it looks like tar be inside of that stuff when you clean it. And from that point, I was like, yo, I'm never drinking soda from this.
It's the Venom symbiote suit.
Yeah, like for real, like it'll make you think of that, and you like, yo, what is this stuff, man? So, like, I remember I was like, I'm never drinking soda out of that stuff, but I don't even drink soda now. But like, if y'all do and y'all go, like, man, don't get it out those dispensers, bro, because I know they're not cleaning it like that, man.
Nope. And you got to think the water. That's what they were talking about, the ice, like that water. They ain't even thinking about cleaning the water that's making the ice.
Yeah, man.
I seen a video where they showed like multiple restaurants of like all the bacteria just sitting in there. I was like, yo, no ice forever.
Sheesh.
That's crazy. I'm still gonna have ice because I'm not gonna wait till I get home to put ice in it.
You say you could like, yeah, let me get a couple. What'd you say? You said what?
I'm nasty. I don't care.
Like, yeah, let me get a couple water and hold the bacteria, please.
You walk up in a restaurant with a bag of ice, got your own ice.
Yeah, I'll be like, you got an ice chest. Sir, you can't have that in here. Look, I'm just trying to
You're rolling in with the roller coolers.
Yeah.
All right,
have football turf.
Go ahead, Nakash, pray us out.
All right. Most High Creator, we come to you today, beseeching you. Thank you first and foremost for the brotherhood. Thank you first and foremost for the life and the love that you have shared, and the talent and the gifts that you have for us to display for you, Father. We ask that you continue to be with us and guide our minds and guide our hearts. Keep us focused on you, keep us focused on the love, and keep us focused on your children. And we ask that you continue to protect us tonight as we slumber, as we sleep, and wake us up tomorrow to do your will, and wake us up in positivity, and that we may have a blessed day and continue to bless our families, bless our loved ones, keep us in perfect health, Father. And we thank you for this brotherhood. We thank you for this unity. Name your son. Man.
Amen.
Amen.
Jesus Christ.
Man.